Tisca is now a producer. A short film she produced called Chutney is so mind-blowingly dark and noir, and it has won accolades all over the world. So we're going to talk to Tisca a bit about her journey, and what is Tisca? So tell me, Tisca, who is Tisca?
Ooh, you know that this sort of question is the one that immediately sends panic into my system because I really don't know how one can even begin to answer that question. One has so little self-analysis, and most of the analysis that one has had when one was 20 doesn't really apply when one is 30 and disappears when one is 40. So I think I really don't know who that is or who. I can't answer that question. Sorry. Yeah, it's when one gets a sense of oneself only in fragmented visions from what other people say. So you know, your school teacher said, "Oh my God, you're so naughty." So I would say I am, and so on and so forth. Those things stick, and then you sort of a mishmash of everyone's opinions. You don't really think about yourself that much. Yeah.
Tell me, how did theatre, how did acting happen to you? There's a very interesting anecdote you told me once about a baby Krishna on stage who literally had to be pulled off kicking and screaming because she liked the arc so much. So tell us all about that.
So my parents were teaching in this fabulous school called the Lawrence School Sanar, and they didn't have anybody to play baby Lord Krishna because the school started from the age group of 6. So they roped me in and they told me, Haja, you stand here in front of the in center stage and stand for a minute or two and then move away. I just refused to move. I just stood there. I hung around like being there. And I guess my parents should have known at that point that this is what she wants to do. Then they had to make the lady who was playing Yashoda to come and get me off stage because I just refused. So that's how it's been.
And after that, were there more Krishna roles, or were there more roles you can think of through your childhood?
Yeah. My parents made me do very bizarre things. I played the shoemaker in Shoemaker and the Elves.
Nice.
Yeah, which was interesting. It was a gender vendor.
Before we knew about it.
Before we knew about it. But I always was in school plays and then college plays. I started writing plays in college. So I think telling stories was always something that was fascinating to me.